Hello and welcome to another episode on DaVinci Academy, where history and anthropology come alive. Today, we're delving into a fascinating and often debated topic. Was the prehistoric period more peaceful than today? This question takes us back to the beginnings of human history, to a time when our ancestors roamed the earth long before we started recording history. In modern times, our world has been reshaped by unprecedented advancements in technology, society, and culture. Yet, these advancements have also brought new and devastating types of violence. The 20th century, in particular, was marked by two cataclysmic world wars and a series of other conflicts, each bringing its own wave of unprecedented destruction and loss of life. These events highlight a paradox of human progress. As our capacity for building and innovation has grown, so too has our capacity for large-scale violence, including genocides and acts of terrorism. This era is very different from earlier times, especially in the scale and impact of warfare, showing a major change in how human conflicts have evolved. But how does this compare to the prehistoric period? Let's explore. First, we need to understand what prehistoric means. This era, including the Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic periods, spans from the first humans about 2.6 million years ago to the invention of writing systems around 5,000 years ago. In his analysis, renowned archaeologist Keeley discovered that in indigenous tribes in South America and New Guinea, the rate of men dying in warfare ranged from about 10% to nearly 60%. This is in stark contrast to the 20th century mortality rate from warfare in America and Europe, which was under 5%. His comparison highlights a dramatic decrease in the proportion of deaths due to warfare in modern times, underscoring the relative peacefulness of contemporary society in comparison to prehistoric conditions. Keeley's findings challenge the notion of the noble savage and suggest that violence was a significant factor in human development. The research by anthropologist Carol Ember further deepens our understanding of prehistoric violence. Her study uncovered that a significant 90% of foraging societies frequently encountered conflict. More strikingly, a substantial 64% of these societies were engaged in warfare at least once every 2 years, illustrating a regularity in conflict that challenges our perception of prehistoric peace. Consequently, only about 10% of societies experienced rare or no warfare, indicating that skirmishes and battles were common in the lives of many early human communities. Ember's findings provide a critical counterpoint to the often romanticized view of prehistoric societies as predominantly peaceful and harmonious. These insights imply that prehistoric societies were not as peaceful as often romanticized. They experienced frequent conflicts, challenging our perception of prehistoric times as harmonious and violence-free. So, was the prehistoric period more violent than modern times? Yes, but the data suggests a complex picture. While the scale of modern warfare has led to unprecedented destruction and loss of life, particularly in the 20th century, prehistoric societies had their own forms of violence and conflict, often at a high frequency. These findings, alongside Steven Pinker's arguments in The Blank Slate, prompt us to reconsider our understanding of human nature. Pinker argues against the idea that humans are born as blank slates and are entirely shaped by culture and society. He suggests that certain aspects of human behavior, including tendencies towards conflict, have deep evolutionary roots. This leads to important questions. How much of what we do is influenced by our natural instincts, and how much is due to culture and society? By understanding how nature and nurture interact, we can more effectively address modern challenges. We recognize that we have the capacity for violence, but we also have great potential for cooperation, empathy, and peace. This dual nature of humanity is a powerful reminder of our complex, multifaceted existence. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. Stay tuned to DaVinci Academy for more insights into our past. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating history and anthropology content.